Welcome back to my channel. Today was a doozy. Oh my God. Of course, as usual, the app went down for Walmart Sparks. What else is new? Welcome back to my channel as I give you tips and tricks on how to be able to handle yourself out here in the gig economy, keeping your spirits up and keeping going all the time. So here I am picking up this order from Sam's Club. A lot of different orders, I think 6 different type of orders, loaded in my car, heading out there, trying to drop it off to my customers, providing great service, getting it to them, it's no problem. By the last 2, the app goes down. You can't make this up. The app goes down. So obviously there was no way I can actually deliver those 2 items. So I had to turn the car back and go back to Sam's Club and bring back those items because the app was down. And again, this is what comes with the gig economy. This is what happens with these apps when they mess up. They're built by man. Man is fallible, so obviously they're going to mess up. Okay? You just don't know when they're going to come. But I know these 2 words I said to myself, these 2 little mantras I said to myself when this happened. Because today's my long day, so I'm going to be working 9 to 10 hours. And I said to myself, time is my friend, time is my ally. And I kept saying it again and again and again. Why? Because I use time as a mental and emotional buffer to prepare myself for these things when they do happen. Okay? And trust me, they will. Leave me some comments below and let me know if it's happened to you. And how do you handle it? And thank God that when the app did go down, the first thing I thought to myself was, frustration sets in. We're all flesh and blood. We're normal. It happens. I said to myself, maybe I should just quit and just go home. But then I said to myself, no, wait a minute. I got from 10 to 8 to work today. 10 to 8. That block of time. I'm not throwing in a towel. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to use this. I'm going to adapt. This is what you have to do. This is why I am a multi-app hustler, okay? This is why I praise multi-apping. This is why all these 2 YouTube content creators praise multi-apping. Because this is going to happen. And you can't control it. But you can control turning on DoorDash. You can control turning on Grubhub until they fix their situation. Until they take care of it, okay? That's all you can do. You can't stop. You got to keep that income stream going. And that's why I do it. That's why I'm so grateful that DoorDash is there for me when Walmart Spark messes up. And trust me, it will. And you will never see it coming. Okay? You will never see it coming. When it does, it will mess up. Okay? That's why you always have to consistently have the ability to adapt and multi-app. Adapt and multi-app. That's it. And work the time, not the money. Okay? Throw that idea of saying how much money I want to make for the day and have that amount in your mind. No. How much time do you want to work for the day? 8 hours, 9 hours. I put in those long times because I know this is going to happen. And as long as I have the time on my side, I can continue working. And as long as I'm continuing working, I can continue making money. That is the big deal. That's the realization. That is the reality of it. You have to adapt when you're out here. Okay? No one's going to take you by the hand and tell you, oh, go home. We'll pay you for the day. No. It doesn't work that way. Okay? That's why this is not built for everyone. Honestly. Working in the gig economy, working in deliveries, it's not really built for everyone, okay? You have to have emotional tenacity. You have to have patience. You have to adapt. You have to have a great attitude and keep going in spite of all the challenges. Every delivery will always bring its certain type of challenge. Store can cancel the order. You could probably arrive at the store and it's a lot of heavy items. You could be like me. I was just on a delivery and the app went down. And I had to take those 2 items back to the store. There's only so much you can control. But you have to be in control of your emotions. And I am doing my best every day to be in control of my emotions. Okay? You can get stopped by a cop by going past a stop sign. Thank God I never got, a ticket. If I ever did get stopped by a cop, I'm always very patient, calm. I take full responsibility twice, and I never got a ticket. So thank God for that. Anything can happen out here. Anything. That's why you have to be good to yourself. You have to be patient with yourself. So that when the challenges do happen, you're ready for them. So you have to be able to adapt for yourself out here when you are out here. You got to be ready for anything and everything. If you want the freedom, if you want the independence, if you want the flexibility, well, I'm sorry, there's a price you got to pay for that. Okay? If you don't want to have a boss over you telling you what to do, I'm sorry, but there's a price you got to pay for that. Okay? There's a price you got to pay for anything and everything. And that is no different in the gig economy. The price is even higher because you're alone and you're by yourself. Okay? And anything can possibly happen. Anything. That's why you have to have a good strategy. You have to have the right type of time, the right type of hours. I use time as a mental and emotional buffer. So this way I know I'm ready for anything and everything. The stress levels have to be very low out here because it's only me by myself. Okay? And I do my best to take my time and go at my pace. And it works. That's how I've been able to sustain myself for 7 years. I can honestly, sincerely say that I have great qualities and great abilities that can work in any company based on me working out here and doing the stuff that I've been doing for so long to maintain that level of independence and that level of professionalism. And that is the price you got to pay if you want that. Use time as an ally. Use time as a friend. It's going to help you immensely when things happen out here. So let me know how you guys do out there. Let me know how you guys handle the ups and the downs of the gig world. Feel free to leave comments below. I do my best to answer all the comments that are being sent to me. And let me know how you guys handle it out there. All the time when you're out there. And like I said, best thing to do is just be patient with yourself, have a strategy, have a plan. Make sure that you have enough time buffer for anything and everything that can possibly happen. And also make sure you have a multi-apping strategy ready just in case, where each app backs you up, so that this way you don't throw in the towel and you go home and you just give up. No. Don't give up on yourself. Stay strong out here. Stay motivated. Stay driven. Okay? Turn on your AIs, your ChatGPTs, or your Geminis. Talk to them. Let them motivate you. When you're in this level of solitude out here, this is the only thing you got to be able to keep strong. Right there. The mind. So if you got some value out of this, feel free to leave me some likes. Subscribe to my channel. And feel free to reach out to me if you need any tips or tricks in staying strong out here. Have a great day.